Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sterling Channel 19 and our first recorded game of the year due to some technical difficulties here in the bleachers, but no mind that. We are still here regardless for a Tuesday afternoon stream of some boys volleyball between the Seneca Golden Eagles and your Sterling Silver Knights. Quite the conditions here. It is let's count, shall we? So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So the 5th day of spring break here at Sterling High School. It is beautiful outside today. I would have actually loved to have a game outside. If this comes out before tomorrow, we are covering girls lacrosse tomorrow on the turf where they will take on Washington Township. So make sure you guys are tuned into that. But unfortunately, hopefully we should have our streaming service stuff back up by then, but who knows? Who knows when it comes to Sterling Channel 19. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Daniel Leakin and Logan Murphy on the camera for today's action, and your Sterling Silver Knights looking to get another win in the win column today. I mean, they've had quite the start to the season. A little bit of an early slip, I guess you could say, especially in the schedule. Their first 4 games, they went 1-3, lost to Pennsauken Tech, Lenape, and Morristown. They beat Cedar Creek, and then they went on a 3-game win streak, defeating the likes of Camden Academy Charter, and Cinnamon. But they've lost the last 2 to Rancocas Valley and Triton, and a little bit of a similar path to where they're at right now for Seneca. I mean, they're 3-4, so they played 2 less games than Sterling. They won their first 2, and they went on a 4-game losing streak between Cinnamon, Morristown, Camden, and Shawnee, and then just recently captured another win against Camden Academy Charter. So both of these teams are sitting pretty similar. Sterling 4-5, 2-1 in the Olympic National. Seneca 3-4, 2-2 in the Olympic National. So Sterling has the division lead. This would put Sterling at a 3-1 advantage in the Olympic National, which is big going into playoff time and going into deeper in the season. And I mean, the boys are having themselves a pretty good year. They're getting a full year of healthy Will Stubbs, who's definitely taking advantage of that this year with 96 kills and almost 10 blocks, 57 digs, and 9 aces. So he's been an absolute unit on the outside, as he normally is. As I mentioned before, we are finally getting the full year of Will Stubbs that we know and love. And we're just about to get ready with the action here in set number 1. Serve's going to start here with the Seneca Eagles. Looks like Tyler Carlisle is going to start this one out. Sets it over. McBride plays it up. Holloway tries to tip it over the net. This one gets back over towards Horn. Sterling looking to set up. This one gets over to Stubbs. Stubbs smacks it. That one blocked by Seneca. This one up to Reich. Reich tips it over. And the point given to the Sterling Knights to start this first set off. Wesley Reich, a new addition to the Sterling team, was on the track team last year, but joins here at his sophomore year to play volleyball. Now Davis Holloway is going to be the one to serve it here for the Knights. Nice serve over to Bossman. That one blocked by Vincenzo Marias. What a play by the big number 25 in the middle. Stands at a towering 6'2". Early 2-0 advantage here for the Knights. This one goes to the outside. That one hits the net. So a 3-0 advantage to start this one off. So Holloway gets this one over. Seneca spikes that in a very nice spot. That was Jude Luigiano in the middle. And the Golden Eagles get their first point of the set. So early momentum building here for Sterling. As we said this a lot during the girls' season, you really cannot be so sure with some of these leads that you get in volleyball. They are very easy to overstep as Kyle Cohen-Getter hits that one into the net. So they're very easy to come back on, I guess you could say. I think that's the right term for this. And there are times where you can't get too cocky with your lead because volleyball, it switches so much back and forth. So it's important to play conservative but also not let up on the gas. This one gets out to the outside. They set it over. McBride with the nice play. Holloway sets it up. Ryan Horton on the outside slams it. That one well played there by Bossman. Back and forth action. Now the Golden Eagles are going to set up to the outside. This one hit up. Well played here by Sterling. Holloway up to Horn. Horn fires. That one blocked by the Eagles. This one attempted a hit by Holloway. They did not get it over, and the Golden Eagles will get the point. Holloway actually spent the weekend, or the last half of the week into the weekend in Nevada. So welcome back to New Jersey, Davis Holloway. William Stubbs hits it up and slams it home. Oh my, William Stubbs. Fire-breathing dragon with that hit. And Sterling with the 5-2 advantage here in set number 1. Mariaz to serve. Still, what a absolute fire kill right there by William Stubbs. This one hit out. Little miscommunication in the back line there by the Knights. So the serve here is Henske. As this one gets hit up. Holloway over to Stubbs. Stubbs fires, and that one gets down off the tip. Right now, they're not handling what Will Stubbs is putting down. The velocity on a lot of his hits is definitely stunning this Golden Eagles team. And Stubbs now to serve. That one goes out. So 5-6 game. Golden Eagles have climbed themselves back into this first set. That one hits the top. So 5-7 in favor, or excuse me, 7-5 in favor of your Sterling Knights. So Ryan Horn now to serve. Horn hits it over. Well played here by the Golden Eagles. This one hit to the outside. Well played there by Ryan Horn. Holloway up to Stubbs. Stubbs fires. That one gets home. Will Stubbs is really feeling it right now. Sterling up by 3. Wow. The peak athleticism there by Will Stubbs. Horn hits this one. Well played here by the Golden Eagles once again. They fake the set. This one gets hit back over. Well played there by Will Stubbs. They give it off to Johnson. That one blocked by the Golden Eagles. Stubbs up to Reich. Reich fires. They don't get it over. Nice play there by Manoa McBride. A good contest in the middle, but the Golden Eagles win the set, and that's a good rally, good spirited rally between those two teams. So now John Bossman ready to serve this one for the Golden Eagles. And that one goes out over the head of Will Stubbs. So McBride now to serve for the Silver Knights. The libero on the squad. This is a free ball over to the Knights. Whistle blown. And Sterling gets the point. So 10-6 to score here in set number 1. Sterling first team to 10. Just about 10 minutes down since this match officially started. Talk about the fast-paced volleyball. We've gotten through 18 points so far. Or excuse me, 16. That one gets over. The Golden Eagles play it well. They hit it back over. Ryan Horn over to Holloway. This one in the middle for Mariaz. Well played here by the Golden Eagles. This one over to Reich. Reich spikes it. Well played there by the Silver Knights, and Wesley Reich hammers it home this time. 11-6 the score. So now Noah McBride once again to serve. This one gets over. Golden Eagles hammer it home. Nicely played there by Ryan Horn. Holloway sets it up in the middle for Mariaz. And that one hit back over by the Golden Eagles. Sterling couldn't get to it. Jude Luigiano, courtesy of smacking that one back over. Good job there by Ryan Horn. This one goes into the middle for Mariaz. Kind of hit it on a hop. Maybe didn't get all of the set was Holloway, and well hit there by the Seneca Golden Eagles. Kyle Cohen-Getter with the big spike. A little too hot for Stubbs to handle now. And Sterling only up by 3 now, 11-8 the score. Holloway hits this one up to Reich. Reich gets his blocked. And they call a point in favor of the Golden Eagles. So 11-9 now the score. The 5-point advantage that Sterling had kind of slipping out of their hands right now. They have to get back into it. McBride to Holloway. Holloway to Reich. Reich taps it over. Read there by the Golden Eagles. This one hit to the far side. Now Holloway looking for Mariaz. Mariaz pokes it over and gets that one in. The senior middle with a little bit of IQ right there. Just didn't need to put too much on it. Give it a little love tap, and Sterling gets their 3-point advantage back. So the Golden Eagles get that one over. Well played there by Luigiano once again, who's doing a lot of work here for this Golden Eagles squad. So 12-10 the score here in set number 1. Serve here by the Golden Eagles. Ryan Horn plays it well. Holloway hits up to Mariaz. Mariaz getting it to the back line. Nice play there by number 10, Cohen-Getter. Point given to the Sterling Knights after a net infraction by the Golden Eagles. So now Jaden Mercado to serve this one for Sterling. Got it over. He makes a nice play. Holloway to Stubbs. Stubbs now hitting it. Well played there by the Golden Eagles. To Stubbs once again. Stubbs taps it over. Nice diving play on the outside, but they cannot get it over. Joe Henske with the very nice dive, but they could not prevail on the point. So 14-10 the score, and Mercado to serve once again. Big outside hit there by Besenhaufer, but just a little bit too hard, so the point will go to the Knights. 15-10 the score. Sterling gets their 5-point lead back, looking to expand in set number 1. Well played by the Golden Eagles to get it over. Blocked by the Knights. Mercado makes a nice play. Holloway to Stubbs. Stubbs hammers it home. Perfectly placed there by Will Stubbs, right between the hands of 2 jumping Golden Eagles. And Sterling with a 6-point lead and a timeout called by the Golden Eagles. So 16-10 the score here in set number 1. Sterling with the advantage. It's been a competitive set so far. For big divisional play between these two teams, they're both in the Olympic Nationals. Sterling 2-1, Seneca 2-2. So in order for some advantage in the set or in the division, they're going to need to win this game. This is crucial for both teams. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Daniel Eakin, joined by Logan Murphy, who's on the camera. Gave you guys a little wave. Unfortunately, our live system did not work today. Hopefully, we'll get it fixed for tomorrow's game. I'm sure Mr. K will get this posted within the next couple of days. So to start now, it's going to be Jaden Mercado, once again here for the Sterling Knights. Well played here by the Golden Eagles. They get this one to the middle. Nicely played there by McBride. A little bit of a hit off the ceiling. Sterling does a good job to readjust. But now Holloway is in their back line, and that one does not get over with the block attempt with Mariaz and Horn. Nicely played there by Ryan Horn. This one goes right back to him. Horn tries to slam it home. Nice block there by the Golden Eagles. This one hit up to Horn again. The Golden Eagles play it well. This one over to the far side. That one hit a little bit too hard there by Henske. Or excuse me, Henske. My bad. So now Mariaz to serve. Hits that one over. Henske plays it. This one goes right back to him. Taps it over. Stubbs reads it well. Holloway gives it over to Horn. Horn smacks it. Well played by the Golden Eagles. Nice back and forth action. Nice diving play there by Mariaz, but that one goes out. 17-12 to score. Sterling with the 5-point advantage. This one hit over, played well by Mercado. This one over to Stubbs. Stubbs slams it. Well played there by Henske, but just a little bit too hard. And Stubbs still a little bit too hot to handle for the Golden Eagles. That one gives no tip. And Sterling gets another point. So Sterling now up by 7 here in set number 1. 6 points from clinching this first set. That one goes out. So Seneca climbs back in, 6 points away. The stub serve just went a little waywire. Played well there by the Knights. This one goes out to Ryan Horn. Horn taps it over. Well placed there by Ryan Horn. And Sterling increases their lead 5 points away from taking the first set. Horn hits it over to Henske. This one smacked over by Cohen-Getter. Cohen-Getter and Luigiano have been the two really loud vocal players for the Seneca team so far in terms of their play. Have done a great job on both the defensive and offensive for this Golden Eagle squad. Stubbs up to Holloway. Holloway in the middle for Johnson. Johnson taps it over. Well read there by the Golden Eagles. This one hit back to the middle. Tipped by Johnson. This one goes to the outside for Wesley Reich. Well played here by the Golden Eagles. Stubbs is going to get it back from Holloway. Taps it over. Well played by the Golden Eagles again. Free ball over for the Knights. Holloway. Johnson smacks it. Well played by the Golden Eagles once again. That one hits off the ceiling and is going to go out of bounds. Nice rally between these two teams, but nevertheless, Sterling 4 points away from taking the first set. McBride to get things started here for the Silver Knights. A little bit of a miscommunication, and McBride gets the ace. 3 points from taking set number 1. This one hit to the outside. Well placed there by Cohen-Getter. Not sure if that one was tipped by someone on the line for Sterling. Nevertheless, the Golden Eagles get the point. They're within 7. That one stays in. And the Golden Eagles get the point. A nice serve by Carlisle. As that one well handled there by Ryan Horn. This one hits to the middle for Mariaz. Well played here by the Golden Eagles. This one goes back to the outside. And the point goes to Sterling. 2 points from set number 1, and Holloway is going to serve it. Hits that one into the net. Maybe a little less Las Vegas for Davis Holloway would work out. Sorry, that's not the only thing in Nevada, guys. A couple canyons, you know. Probably mountains and stuff. Cactuses. So now this one hit up to the middle. Stubbs hits it over. Well played there by the Golden Eagles. This one back to Stubbs. Stubbs smacks it home! And Will Stubbs has been on fire in set number 1. And Sterling, 1 point from clinching the first set. Mercado for the first set for Sterling. Hits it over. Well played there by the Golden Eagles. This one hit to the outside. Diving play by Mercado. This one hit over once again. Sterling with great hustle. And that one gets awarded to Sterling. Great hustle for Sterling in that first set. An amazing job. So Sterling takes the first set 25-17. Star of that first set, definitely Will Stubbs with a handful of kills. And Sterling is going to go into set 2 up 1-0. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sterling Channel 19 as Sterling takes that first set 25-17. A really good set by a lot of people, but specifically Will Stubbs, who was just on fire in that first set. Really well placed kills from Stubbs. And it really was nice to get this camera angle of it. And I'm sure if people zoomed in, you can literally see the ball go in between the hands of the two different people. And that is so impressive from Stubbs. But Sterling, overall, very powerful in that first set. Really made a statement against his talented Golden Eagles squad. And now we're going to see the resiliency of Seneca and if Sterling can keep their foot on the gas and not give up too much break. So to start with the serve here, it's going to be Davis Holloway once again for the Knights. Start of set number 2 between Sterling and Seneca. Big for divisional positioning for both of these teams. We're just about to get started. Holloway hits this one over. Well played there by Bassner. This one gets out to the outside. Well played there by the Knights. Horn gets over to the outside for Reich. And that point goes to Seneca. So first serve is going to be Tyler Carlisle as he hits this one over. Well played there by Ryan Horn. Holloway gets it up to the outside for Stubbs. Stubbs smacks it. Well played there by the Golden Eagles. This one out to the outside. Tapped over. Sterling reads it well. Holloway out to Stubbs. Stubbs smacks it home, and that one tips off the hands. And Sterling will get the point. So Jaden Mercado is going to come out to serve this one for the Knights. That one hits off the net. So that one hit over. Mercado. Holloway. Mariaz taps it over. Well played there by the Golden Eagles. This one hits to the outside. Back to Holloway. McBride to the outside for Stubbs. Stubbs taps it over again. Free ball for the Knights. Holloway gets it over to Horn. Horn smacks it home. And that one, well played by the Knights. And they knock this one up at 2 apiece for set number 2. Mariaz misses with that serve, so Seneca retakes the lead. And Seneca misses with their serve, so we're all knotted up at 3. So that one well played by the Eagles. This one hit to the outside. Free ball sent over for the Knights. McBride. Holloway. Stubbs smacks it home. That one tipped off the hands. And Sterling gets the lead here in set number 2, 4-3. Stubbs now to serve. Gets this one over. Well played by the Golden Eagles. This one gets to the outside. Free ball sent over. Mercado plays it well. Mercado to Holloway. To the middle. Towards Johnson. That one tipped. And played by the Golden Eagles. Mercado. Holloway. Horn. That one gets down. 5-3 the score here in set number 2. Sterling really in their feel during this matchup. That one stays in. (6-3) the score here. Stubbs gets that one over. Read well by the Golden Eagles. Great hustle as that one gets tapped over. Stubbs, Holloway, all the way over to Horn. Horn smacks that one home. That one tips way behind the bench. And Sterling climbing out to a 4-point lead here in set number 2. Fast serve there by Stubbs as this one gets over to Holloway. Johnson in the middle smacks that one. That one blocked. Stubbs over to Horn. Horn taps that one. The Golden Eagles now on the attack. Stubbs, Holloway, Horn in the middle. Gets that one over. Great hustle by Ryan Horn in this set. Has been all over the place. 8-3 the score in favor of the Knights. So Stubbs to serve once again. This one hit to the outside. Over to Mercado. Back to Holloway. Over to Horn. Horn once again. That one played well by the Golden Eagles. This one hit to the middle. Stubbs makes a nice play. Holloway up to Johnson. Johnson tips it over. And the Golden Eagles play it well. Messed up set there by Bossman. And Sterling now out to a 6-point lead. That one stays in. Stubbs with a couple of nasty serves and a timeout called by Seneca. So pure domination here in set number 2. 10-3 to score. And Sterling has just been on fire today. You know, I know you guys can't hear Logan. I'm going to ask him this question anyway. Do all schools like in the district have the same spring break?
I don't think so, no.
Interesting.
Because I have a couple cousins who, their spring break comes in like a couple days after us. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I was just wondering because, I mean, if Seneca's been at school.
Around here, it's either the week we're on or the week before.
Okay, so it's either the week we're on or the week before. So I'm sure Seneca falls under that trap as well. So maybe they're either on spring break or they had it last week. Either way. Just saying if that had any implication on it, but I don't really think it did. I think Sterling's just having a phenomenal game today. Everyone's on their best play. So the Golden Eagles find themselves down by 7. Lost the first set 25-17. Sterling up 10-3 in this second set, so they got a lot of work to do to try and come back in this matchup. Good serve there by Stubbs. Well read by the Golden Eagles, though. And that one hit hard there by Ensky. 10-6 the score, or 10, oh my goodness, 10-4 the score. Sterling up by 6. Spring break for me too, guys. That one stays in, so 10-5 the score now. Good play there by Noah McBride. This one hit over to Will Stubbs, and he got a little bit too much of that one. So 10-6 the score. Now, speaking of spring break, Mr. Stewart over there, who's running the clock freshly off of a trip from the shore, came in his sandals and his relaxing shirt. That one well played there by the Golden Eagles. Holloway gets this one in the middle for Johnson. Johnson slams it home, and no chance for the Golden Eagles as Marcus Johnson, ferocious kill. Someone we see a lot on the basketball court for this Sterling squad. So very different, originating sports for some of these players. We see a lot of these kids who primarily play different ones coming here on the volleyball team this year. Wesley Reich and Marcus Johnson, a few. Reich we see on the soccer pitch. Johnson we see on the court. Stubbs we see smacking that one, but that one goes out. So 11-7 the score here in set number 2. Bassner getting subbed on here for the Golden Eagles. This one gets hit up towards Johnson. Last minute decision making there by Smeda. Smeda. Kind of messed up his rhythm of his jumps, so now 12-7 the score here in set number 2. McBride to serve. Here in this one. We're already, I almost say about halfway through set number 2, perhaps. As that one hit, well played there by Horn. Lost it in the ceiling. Stubbs makes the diving play, could not get to it. And it's only 30 minutes down. That's actually pretty crazy. I mean, these volleyball games are not very time consuming. Yeah, very enjoyable. I agree. So now Boss Man hits it into the net. So now Holloway to serve for the Knights. They go back to their original start server. So he hits this one over. Well played there by Bossman. This one hit to the outside. Good smack, but well read by the Knights. This one hit over to Stubbs. Stubbs on his back foot. Could not get to it. And a free ball sent over here for the Knights. This one hit to the outside for Stubbs. Tipped by the Golden Eagles. This one hit to the middle. That one hard hit, but it goes out of bounds. Sterling now up by 6, 14-8 the score in set number 2. That one smacked over, well read there by Wesley Reich. Stubbs with the surprise smack. No one on the Golden Eagles ready for that one. Sterling up by 7. That one gets in for the Golden Eagles. Jude Luigiano once again. Horn hits it up. That one hits the ceiling. So point awarded there to the Golden Eagles. Well played there by Horn. This one to the outside for Stubbs. He smacks it home. Well played there by the Golden Eagles. Stubbs once again tries to get it over. Still batted up in the air. And the point goes to the Golden Eagles. 11-15 the score. Golden Eagles making it interesting once again. And good hustle from both sides. Marias, gets over to Reich. Whistle blows. Point goes to the Golden Eagles. Another serve. That one hit into the net. So 16-12 the score. Sterling 9 points away from taking victory in this match. Mercado hits it over. Well played there by the Eagles. This one hit to the outside. Holloway, McBride, Horn. That one played well by the Golden Eagles. This one tipped up in the sky. Free ball trying to get it over, and they do not. So 17-12 the score now. The Knights up. Horn hits it over. Well played once again by the Golden Eagles. This one to the outside, just missing it. Mariaz to Stubbs. That one tipped over. Nice diving play there. They try and get it back over, but they do not. Hensky has been the hustle man for this Seneca squad all game. Makes another nice play. Just cannot get the point, and Sterling now up by 6, 18-12. Mercado gets this one over. Well played there by the Golden Eagles. They tap that one over. A little bit of a slam dunk right there by Luigiano. I was very confused there for a second. I was pretty sure that point was Seneca's, but it is. So Sterling up by 5, 18-3 the score. McBride gets it over. That one hit over by Stubbs again. Sterling now gets in their offense. This one hit up to Mariaz. Well played there by the Golden Eagles. As that one goes over our little divider. And they said that one hit the ceiling. So now Sterling 6 points away from clinching victory. 19-3 the score. Mariaz to serve. Gets it over. Well played there. Stubbs hits it over once again. Now 5 points away from taking set number 2. This one hits to the outside. Well played there by Besenhofer. And they've done a good job of neutralizing him throughout this game, but finally shows a little bit of his power on that outside. And the Golden Eagles now down by 6. So Forchick serves this one. Well played by Sterling. Nice set by Holloway. Big spike there by Will Stubbs. As that point goes to Sterling. 4 points from taking set number 2, 21-14 to score. That one hit well. This one goes off of the ceiling. Played well there by Holloway. That one smacked down there by Horn. 3 points away from set number 2. Stubbs, as that one hits off the fingers of Hensky. 2 points from taking set number 2 and taking the game. Stubbs hits it. Well played there by Hensky. This one goes to the opposite side. Hit well. Nice play there by Mercado. Holloway to the outside for Horn. That one hits back over. Nice job there by the Golden Eagles. Smita and Hensky in the middle. Nice attempt there by Stubbs. Or excuse me, not Stubbs, by Holloway. Could not get it. 23-16 the score. That one hits off the net. It's a match point here for the Silver Knights. And the server will be Ryan Horn, 24-16. Sterling won the first one, 25-17. Ryan Horn trying to be the one to do it for this Knights squad. Horn serves it. That one hits off the net. Was definitely looking for the, I guess you could say, the big boom. Could not get it. So now Basner the serve, or the server for the Seneca squad. 24-17 the score here in set number 2. Basner hits it over. Well played there by Stubbs. This one to the outside for Reich. Reich to tap it over. Well played there by the Golden Eagles. This one hit over by Johnson. Senke over to the middle. Well played by Johnson again. And that one dropped by Henske. And that is the game. Sterling wins in straight sets, 25-17, 25-17. Sterling improves their record this year to 5-5, back at a median 500, 3-1 in the division, while Seneca falls to 3-5 on the year, 2-3 in the division. So thank you all for watching today. We'll be back with our normal live stream soon. Hopefully we can get our technical thing figured out. Thank you to Logan on camera, and thank you for the team for having us today. I'm Daniel Leakin saying so long once again, and as always, go Knights.